I want everyone to meet our 5th oldest grandson. His name is Joshua. And where do you live? What state do you live in, Joshua?
New Mexico.
He lives in New Mexico. And he's, what, 21 years old. He lives out there. And he has come to visit us for a weekend. And he will be going back. Today is Monday. He's been here all weekend. He'll be going back later on this afternoon. Hopefully, if he gets some time, we want him to come back around the Christmas season sometimes, either Thanksgiving or Christmas. We'll fly him back out. I already told him we'd split the ticket with him. Sounds cool? Mm-hmm. That sounds good. He's a working man, and he'll soon have an apartment all by himself, right? Probably in the next few months.
Next few months, hopefully.
Yeah, he likes living by himself, right?
Mm.
Right now he's living with his aunt out there, and as soon as he can find a place and that meets his budget, he'll go ahead and move in there. And how you like, now, you were born in Arkansas.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Arkansas, and you were raised here to the age of what, 5, 4?
I think it was 3, because we moved, I believe it was 3.
Okay, it was 3.
Almost 4.
Okay, it was 3, and then his mom and his 2 brothers. You know who the brothers are. Joshua looks a lot like James, the one that's in the Air Force right now, stationed in Qatar, over in the United Arab Emirates. And those 2 look alike, and the other brother, Joseph, he took after his mother's side of his family as far as looks went. And how's your visit been? Has your visit been okay with us?
Yeah.
Had fun? It's been a long time, man. We're not going to have it be a long time next time, all right?
It's been, last time I was here was in 2009, so about 8 years ago.
Yeah. He came here, and we went boating with his Uncle John and Aunt Jamie. We did a bunch of stuff. We had a pretty good time then. You were here for how long? 2 weeks?
No, I was here the whole summer.
Oh, was you here the whole summer? I thought it was only a couple of weeks.
May, and I left just a little after July.
Oh,
July
okay.
4th.
Well, that's cool. Of course, now he's a working man. He doesn't have the luxury of, staying 2-3 weeks. Yeah. Welcome to America, you know?
Right.
Yep. Anyway, I just wanted everyone out there, all of our subscribers, our good subscribers, to know that we do, in fact, he is the only family member that I have not yet filmed. I don't think. I might have included him in the film when he came here in 2008, you said? 9. I might have filmed him, but I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think this is the first time.
It seems to me I should have, but I'd have to go back and check all my videos. But anyway, I appreciate you coming to visit us again. We're going to try to get you out here, like I said, for the holiday season. And
make it every other year, hopefully.
Yeah, well, no, we're going to make it at least once a year if you can come out. I mean, if you got nothing else to do,
that is true.
Why not? Just come on out for a few days and go on back. It's not that expensive to fly from New Mexico to Arkansas and back. Not anymore. Yeah. All right, well, I'm glad you were here. And we love you. We want you to know that you are part of the family, even though we didn't, family circumstances on his end prevented this from happening. His mother passed away a couple of years ago, and he found himself all by himself. And you were supporting the entire family. Mm-hmm. You and your mother working and going to school. It was really tough. And but he pulled through it. And so now, and then after his mom passed away, he started living with your aunt. Is that right?
Well,
you lived for a while by yourself.
Yeah, I lived by myself for about a year. Then I made the mistake on going back to Colorado. That didn't turn out, so now I'm staying with my aunt.
Okay, until you can get yourself another apartment.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully that'll be by next year.
Okay, hopefully around the Christmas season we'll show you Joshua again.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm currently standing in Little Rock, and as you can tell, it's the ATA World Headquarters. Brand new building opened up last November. And we'll give you a shot of the outside and the inside. I know some of you enjoy learning about the American Taekwondo Association and karate and stuff like that. This is a view from the outside. It's a beautiful building. It's located down in the heart of Little Rock along the Arkansas River. And it's a beautiful building, it really is. The reason I'm here is our grandson John is here for a 1-week sparring camp. He wants to try to get a world championship in sparring at the next world tournament in Little Rock. So he's here for a week, and there he is right there. This is his second day. He looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Are you ready for your run again? Yeah. Yesterday they started out with running a couple of miles, and then they did exercises and things like that. And this is his second day. You can see he's yawning. Your muscles sore from yesterday?
Very much.
Yeah, they work you out pretty good. I thought that was cool. Anyway, it's a gorgeous place. I talked to the guys on the inside and they told me I could go inside and even do a little filming there. So this is kind of an educational thing. And it's a great place. Let's go inside and look around a little bit. These are some memorials to the various masters. There's a Grand Master. I guess they go way, way back. Here's some on the other side. Lots of Lees here. Lots of rich family Lees, I would assume, from all this stuff. All right, we just came in the door and turned left. This is really, really a nice place. It's beautiful, beautiful on the inside. Look at this. I don't really know what this is here. It says, must be a memorial to somebody. I'm not really certain. It's definitely Oriental, definitely Korean. Alright, let's see if I can find out where our grandson went. Here's more displays over here. They've got laid out. Might stop, take a look at a couple of those before I head to the house. Of course, I'll be here all week, coming down every day. I guess I could do it in chunks. And then, of course, here we got the big old drum. Look at that sucker. I've never been close up to one of these. And here's a table with some, you know, Taekwondo stuff for sale, shirts, whatnot, gloves for sparring. And then this is where they ate lunch yesterday. They provide lunch for this 1 week course. Now, John, once this, back up a little bit, once this 1 week course is over, you're going back to your school up in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and you're going to hold a seminar, right?
Bentonville.
I'm sorry, Bentonville. And you're going to hold a seminar up there at your school for anyone that wants to attend the seminar and learn about sparring and things like that, right?
Yes.
And you're the one that's going to teach it? Mm-hmm. Great, great. Is anyone going to help you, or is it the whole thing and you're...
Pretty much just going to be me.
Just going to be you. Well, that's great. This is where they're doing the training for the sparring. The different instructors. And again, here's photographs of the various grandmasters and masters of the American Taekwondo Association. Quite a neat photographs. They have a Masters Council and a bunch of other stuff. Who's this guy here? Caruso. Chief Master Michael Caruso. I don't know him. This guy right here is the current Grand Master of what they call Songham style martial arts, which is the ATA, American Taekwondo Association. 9th degree. He tested recently. Here he is. I think these photographs, no, I don't think they were taken from the actual test, but the test is on the internet where he tested. The Lee family, you know, when I was in Korea, just about everybody was named, their last name was Lee or Kim. It's the big names over there. That's why you hear an awful lot of Lee this and Lee that over in Korea. Now here's a pair of practice song knots weapons, and they came from these farming implements, okay? They developed into those. The story goes that weapons were all taken away from the farmers, and swords, spears, whatever. So they began training each other in the use of farm implements, and it became really good. And this is, you know, this is like a sickle for cutting wheat, I guess, or rice. And this is what they developed into. Let's see if we can find another farm implement. And here are, I don't know what the name of these things are. I think they're called batons or bats. This is what they look like today. This is what they look like many moons ago, just made out of wood. They took farming instruments and turned them into weapons and learned how to use them very well. Here's a display of the various color belts, beginning with white, working on up through all the way till you get to the brown, and then the red and black, I think, and then eventually to the black. The tree has reached maturity and has overcome the darkness. It must now plant seeds for the future. Kind of an interesting statement, huh? This is In-Ho Lee during his 9th degree test, breaking the board as part of it. He had to jump real high to get to it. These guys were standing on chairs. This is the board right here. June 10th, 2010. Grandmaster In-Ho Lee. He's like everybody else. He had to test. I'm not 100% sure what all of these displays are. They really should have more information available, but they just established the place, so I'm sure it'll change over time. This is kind of a neat little thing. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's the staff of the American Taekwondo Association, the symbol or something. I don't know. Pretty neat. Here's an old video of the guy, Hang-Un Lee, I think his name is. He's the guy that founded the American Taekwondo Association in the United States. The big-time grandmaster, Sangam it's called. Now here's something I didn't know. I saw these guys wearing various patches and different color uniforms, but I didn't think much of it. I just thought it was their preference, but it's not. This is the 6th degree. This is the 7th degree. This is the 8th degree. And this is the 9th degree. I didn't know that. Boy, you learn something new every day, eh? That's an accomplishment there, folks. And you know the best part about this ATA stuff is anybody can start at any age. There are disabled kids in wheelchairs who are into ATA. They have various programs for them, and some of them are actually black belts, believe it or not. Here's something cool. I always wanted to do this. Only a lot louder, of course. Here's a really neat, I don't think it's a carving. I think it's got a tube coming out of the mouth. They must have a way of making it spit flame. There's the input tube right there. I don't think it's very old, but it is kind of neat. Here's something that's pretty cool. An ATA patch that was flown aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour. It was presented to Grandmaster Hang-Un Lee, the founder of the ATA. It says the ATA has never flown higher. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. It was presented by Miss Bethany McDonald, 2nd degree, decided black belt school owner. That's pretty neat. You know, one good thing about this Taekwondo stuff, if you get your kids into it or grandkids or whatever, and they stick with it long enough, you'll have a much better citizen when they're through. I know that John is a much better citizen, our grandson, as a result of his training and discipline and all the things that they make these kids do to become good Americans. All right, I think last we'll cover this thing right here. This is really cool. Look at that. A lot of sun coming through the window, sorry. But that is really neat there. I like something like that. I lived in the Far East for a while, so I saw a lot of these things, but nothing quite as large as this. Go over here out of the sun. Maybe we can get a little better picture of it. Yeah, there you go. It's lacquerware. Pretty neat. This is an exact replica of a crown that was found in 1973 in Korea, and a guy's tomb. And this is pretty neat. Got a lot of jade in it, a lot of gold. That's quite a crown, huh? They didn't mess around in those days. Okay, John, you've had your second day of sparring camp. What do we have here? We have ice on an ankle. Oh my goodness. Looks like you kicked somebody. Did you kick somebody?
A lot of people.
You kicked a lot of people? That's pretty funny. You got another certificate today. What was it?
All-Star.
All-Star. The top, that's like top award, right?
Yep.
That's great. All right. Well, that's it for now. You're going to rest up. You're exhausted, aren't you?
I'm very.
Very exhausted. Yeah, you get to bed early tonight. Tomorrow's another day. You got 3 more days of this. Isn't it great?
So great.
Until next time, this is John.